Voters in Madison County were waiting hours to cast their ballot yesterday. It was an issue that we first brought you here on WRTV when we heard people were waiting for longer than 5 hours in line at several locations. Our Stephanie Wade was there yesterday and is back there again today to get answers as to what happened.
People were standing outside, braving the cold yesterday into the late night hours here in Madison County. Just before 10 p.m. was the latest we saw. People were waiting in line to cast their ballot in Ingalls. The issue, the county clerk tells me, not enough voting machines.
Frustrating.
Clearly you're frustrated.
Oh yeah, very much so.
It felt like the word of the night for many Madison County voters. You folks have been waiting for quite some time here.
Yep, 4 hours.
4 hours.
Yeah, 4 hours. It's ridiculous.
They didn't want our vote.
The sentiment even felt by those who showed up early before polls opened.
When you got to the entrance, which was an hour and 50 minutes of standing in line at 5:30 in the morning, we saw 3 machines. And the workers were doing all that they could, but with 3 machines, you can only do so much.
I think they were pretty long from the get-go. I think a lot of people showed up first thing in the morning, probably thinking that they were going to beat the lines.
And as we saw, that was not the case. The county clerk says they purchased new voting machines last year and were planning on using larger vote centers instead of designated precinct polling locations to account for the high voter turnout this election. But the county commissioners rejected the plan last minute, so they didn't have enough machines to go around.
And we talked with the state and they said, you know, if you don't get either of those, either vote centers or more equipment, you're going to have some of the longest wait times in the state. And here we are today.
Constituents upset. We went to the commissioner's office today to get some answers, but no one was there. I emailed and left messages with all of them and have still yet to hear back.
I am so sorry to all of the voters that have had to deal with it because that's not fair to them. They didn't do anything to deserve these wait times. It should not have been this long.
I hope they make some changes.
Stephanie Wade, WRTV.
And we will continue to follow this story every step of the way to make sure that we are getting more answers and to see what's being done to keep lines like that from happening again on Election Day in Madison County.